be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. This video is also brought to you by the Grizzly Gentleman. I'll show you some stuff in a second, but you can also use promo code 6 for 10% off at checkout. Go to the grizzlygentleman.com. Links in the description as well for 10% off. It's cool stuff. Now, I do need to know, what do you all prefer? This or this? This or this? I don't actually know. Anyway, what's up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering, a beard, and terrible hair otherwise. But I'll get to the games in a second. It's fine. It's just F&M. This is something that I got from the Grizzly Gentleman, and for what it's worth, I feel very bad because I totally forgot his name because I'm a bad person and I'm terrible with names. But dude was on my stream and asked if I wanted to get sent any beard oil or stuff like that. I was like, sure. I was like, hey, we could even like partner or something. And he told me. He didn't tell me that I couldn't say this, but he told me essentially like, for right now, think of it as a gift. I want you to use it, and then if you think it's a good product, then you can tell your followers about it. So I got the peppermint beard oil, and first of all, this bottle is fantastic. I absolutely love it. But one of the things that I've had issue with beard oils is either they're too fragrant or not fragrant enough. Right? That's an issue I've been having. And this peppermint, usually peppermint is like intense. This is like the perfect amount of peppermint, right? It has this nice refreshing feel. I'm not like vibing this shit up. I gotta tell you, it has like this really nice refreshing feel. And you know, it subsides a little, but you can still like smell it faintly in your beard, but it's never overtaking it. It's really fantastic. But yeah, you should definitely check them out if you are a person who has a beard or have a significant other or family member or whatever with a beard. So today, while I'm shouting out bearded situations, I'm going to be playing a deck called Motumbo Lich. Now, you might be saying, what does Motumbo mean? Motumbo is a YouTuber with currently a little under 2,000 subscribers, and I've been recommended to a couple of his videos here and there by YouTube, and he has a really chill feel. His commentary is really like nice and smooth, which I really appreciate. And he's just playing cool arena decks. So I'll put a link in the description for his channel. You should check him out. Tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. Tell them I sent you to say hi. And yeah, check out his stuff. He's a cool dude, and he has a beard. So if you like bearded people, the bearded revolution is upon us. So anyway, let's get into the actual deck. This is a historic deck that I'm going to be using in the F&M historic event. The focus of this deck is between Phylactery Lich and the Ozolith. So Phylactery Lich the only way it can survive essentially is if you have a permanent with a Phylactery counter. Obviously, the Lich needs to have a Phylactery counter or something. But if it does, you have a 3/3 or a 3 mana 5/5 with Indestructible. Crisp. So what you end up doing is you bring out Phylactery Lich, you put it on an artifact that you control. If you control no permanents with Phylactery counters on them, sacrifice Phylactery Lich. Notice, the Lich does not require the permanent to be an artifact. So there are a couple of interesting things that you can do with this, and I'll walk you through them in a second. But I'm just going to go through each of the cards. We have 2 Shadowspears. This card is generally really strong. You're able to have, a piece of equipment that you can put like onto your Phylactery Lich, so he's literally holding his Phylactery, which is typically not the smartest idea, but in general, giving your 5/5 trample and lifelink is going to help you a lot, because you are going to need to find ways to have evasion, right? You have obviously 4 of the Ozolith. This is great because, one, we have Stonecoil Serpent and Dreadhorde Invasion and Crystalline Giant, and all of those things have counters of some kind, the first 2 obviously being +1/+1 counters. So when those die, you can, if nothing else, buff your Phylactery Lich up a little bit more. And one thing that you can do that's really interesting is that you have the Ozolith out, you play a Phylactery Lich, you put the Phylactery counter onto the Ozolith, and then, at the beginning of your upkeep, you move the counters to Phylactery Lich. And now, the Lich itself is its own Phylactery, so it'll just be indestructible. It can still be exiled and stuff, but still, it's just indestructible, which is nice. 4 Stonecoil Serpents. It's a strong card. It goes on any part of the curve, and it protects from multicolored, reach, trample, which is great. 3 All That Glitters. We're running a lot of artifacts and even a couple enchantments here and there. So All That Glitters is just a really nice way to super buff a Phylactery Lich, or really anything that you have, because these, these can get trample. This, I mean, immediately has trample, but this can get trample and menace. And these, of course, can gain you some life once they're large. Speaking of, Dreadhorde Invasion is back. It's just generally strong here because you're going to be able to work this in with the Ozolith, so each of your armies is going to keep, getting larger and larger. So, if your army dies, you put all the counters on here, then you get another army, you can put those counters back onto this, so your army never really, lowers, which is really nice. Obviously, you're going to be losing one, but your army should be pretty swole, and you should be able to kill some stuff. 3 treasure maps. Treasure map is another interesting interaction with Phylactery Lich, because what you can do is you can put the Phylactery counter onto treasure map, and then once you flip it into treasure cove, it's still going to have that Phylactery counter, but now it's going to be a land, which is even harder to get rid of. So obviously, with artifacts, there might be incidental artifact hate running around, players potentially playing the 3 mana, the 1 green mutate that hits things. Gem Razor, yeah, Gem Razor. They could be playing things like that. There's a bunch of other cards that just incidentally hate artifacts. Not many people are just playing necessarily a bunch of land destruction. Obviously, we do have Field of Dead and Ghost Quarter, especially since this is historic. But it's fine. But also, you can go ahead and just continue. Words are hard. You can just use this to scry and manipulate the top of your deck, and then later on, use it to draw some cards, which is nice. Phylactery Lich is Lich. Crystalline Giant. Dude gets lots of different abilities, and then if it dies, you put them on the Ozolith, and then the Ozolith transfers them to any of your other creatures. It's pretty cool. 2 Settle the Wreckages. We would like to not die, please. 3 Phyrexian Scriptures. We would like to not die, please. This we can put, oh my gosh, there's something interesting here. We can go ahead and put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. That creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types, so we can put that onto Phylactery Lich. And then, if we want to play another one, we can put the Phylactery counter onto this first Lich, because it becomes an artifact. It's great. Also, we blow the world up and exile some stuff. It's great. 3 Cavalier of Dawn allows us to blow something up if we have to. If nothing else, if we have an indestructible Phylactery Lich, and then we target our own Phylactery Lich, fun fact, it won't get destroyed, but we still get a 3/3 Colorless Golem token. But yeah, if it dies, we get to return an enchantment or artifact to our hand, so we could rebuy some cool stuff here. This is the mana base. I did not change anything in this deck. Oh, no, that's not true. I put down 1 plains for 1 extra swamp. I wanted to make sure I can play Phylactery Lich consistently on turn 3, and before I wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, that is the deck. I know it took me a little while to talk about it, but that's mostly because I was talking about beard oil. Yeah, I'm super glad to be able to announce that I have another. It's not. I don't know if it's called a sponsorship. It's a partnership, maybe. I don't know. You'll get 10% off. I get some amount of kickback. I don't remember what it was. Essentially, it's like a commission. Karuga. This is after. I mean, we're gonna keep this. We have turn 1 Ozolith. This is after the change. Wow. Yeah, it even just says 3 there. So we're gonna play Ozolith. On turn 2, I could play Stonecoil Serpent. I can play Treasure Map. I think I'm just going to play Serpent. Cool. So they're not going to have anything on this turn either, because of Karuga. Oh, I guess no, I'm dumb. They could have shooty Stump Boy. So I'm worried about. Well, I guess I can just do this. Yeah. So I'm not going to target Stonecoil Serpent. And the reason I'm casting this before combat is because if they decide to kill Stonecoil Serpent in response... Oh, this is Az? Oh, I'm stupid. It's Az. Regardless, I'm going to go ahead and give him the Phylactery counter. now he's indestructible. Can still be bounced by... Oh, shit. You're going to bounce it with Brazen Borrower, aren't you? Is that what you're going to do? We've seen a bounce? No, we're seeing a crush. Alright, that's fine. We put him over onto the Ozolith, and then next turn we hit with this, even though next turn I'm almost certain my opponent is just going to bounce this motherfucker. Which is why we're going to attack first. Yeah, that screams Brazen Borrower. So I'm just going to attack first. I'm going to decline. Because this is still, like, normal damage. And I don't want to lose those two counters. Because this is almost certainly Brazen Borrower. Okay, so they're going to take the 5 and just do it end of turn, it seems. Which is fair, I suppose. I'm just going to grab another swamp. Yeah, I'll grab a swamp, because both of these can be planes if necessary. But yeah, now I do this, they bounce this, it's fine. Yep. Wow, who would have thought? It's fine, I'm not salty. Okay. I did a little bit of research for Inferno Droid's question, because the question was, frankly, very difficult to answer. He asked if you got to add 2 cards to Historic for the health of the format, what would they be? However, the catch is, one of them is a card you love, the other is a card you hate. Oh, fuck off. So one of the cards was going to be Phyrexian Revoker, but I'm realizing that the card should actually be Grand Abolisher. It's going to get countered. Frilled Mystic? Sure. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh, right. It'd be Grand Abolisher, because that makes it so players can only play things on their turn. Oh, but unfortunately, of course, we have things like Teferi. But yeah, it'd be something to stop instants. They cast a Bone Crusher Giant, sure. Sure, I'll keep that on top. I'm very likely to just concede here. Yeah, I came into this FNM thinking that I wasn't going to have to deal with this. I just wanted to play a fun deck. Whatever, it's fine. As for the other that I hate, like, I couldn't actually think of something that I hate that would make the format better. Like, that was super hard. Because, like, those cards are just, like, aren't in my mind. Oh, this is risky. But I'm going to keep it because I'm a risk taker. And the question is, am I going to play this as a 1-drop next turn? And the answer is, I don't know. And the answer is yes. Maybe my opponent's just on single, like, mono green? Maybe they're just on mono green ramp. And that'd be fine. They kept in interesting hands. Mad respect. Oh, come on. You could have gotten away with it. I would have let it through. That's what I call a respect attack. And we pass. Shit. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna blow up the world. The world, though! Yeah, I could think of it. Green, white, even better. You leave my Ozolith alone, you fuck. Stop. I'm watching you. No one's running instant speed artifact hate, right? Like... Right? Right. Alright, cool. So anyway, I'm gonna start blasting. Leave my cards alone. The Sixth Spirit. Wait, did I answer this question? I did. Right? Didn't I? I really shouldn't answer questions. I need to react. Okay, I need to start reacting to all of the questions that I've answered. Okay, that's what I'm going to start doing. Okay. So I'm going to add a reaction to this. It's just going to be that. Knight of Autumn. Okay. So you blow up my Ozolith. That's fine, I guess. Can I draw lands? Yeah, my Lich is still indestructible, bro. And now it itself is an artifact. So when I play my next Phylactery Lich, I will be even more powerful. Wahaha. Although I guess Scriptures can get blown up by another Knight of Autumn. So that would suck. We're gonna attack. Gotta get through for some of that smork damage. Hell yeah! Alright, so I have no idea if I actually responded to this or not, but the Sixth Spirit asked if I were to lead the design of a signature spellbook Nicol Bolas, what would I include? I would include, obviously, Cruel... I feel like I've said this. Cruel Ultimatum. Nicol Bolas the Ravager, obviously. Nicol Bolas the God Pharaoh, obviously. How many cards are in signature spellbooks? That's actually a good question, Justin. Signature... Oh, I can just go to fucking Scryfall. Because they have the full list, right? Signature... Really? Chandra. Claim. Chandra. Chandra Torture, I think. View all cards from this, please. No? No, fuck you. Gotta go advanced. This hand is... fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. It's Affinity. Okay. Alright, we Temple of Scrylance. We eat that to the bottom. Affinity means that this is garbage. Advanced Search. Set. Spell. Signature Spellbook. Chandra. How many cards are this? Oh god, it's Affinity. This is 8 cards. Ugh, that's not as many cards. I got a Serpent for 2, and I'm probably screwed. Anyway, alright, so, okay, Cruel Ultimatum. I think we need Ravager, God Pharaoh, and honestly, Dragon God. I think I can technically live. I need exactly, Settle the Wreckage next turn. Never mind. Pretty sure that's lethal. That's lethal. Damn it. Torment of Hailfire would be interesting. In Bolas's Clutches would be interesting. I guess you should also have... OG Nicol Bolas, like the Legends, the actual dragon version. That's 5 already. Let's see, Nicol Bolas. If you go to his wiki, you can scroll down and you can see kind of all the cards that he's referenced in and where he's like depicted and stuff. The Eldest Reborn is also quite good. This hand is slow but fine. Okay, we got to Settle the Wreckage against what I assume is a creature deck, so that should be fine. I like Deep Analysis. I don't know if I want to play this, but I will. I'll play this next turn. And do something. I don't know. Deliver unto Evil. Like, there are a lot of... It's an elemental deck. That makes sense. I should have spotted that immediately. So this is going to be a chump blocker. Ow. Could really use another land. Hey, lifelink. That's pretty good. It's so hard to nail down Lord Bolas. I don't know. It's too difficult. Let's see. Runty Sapien asks, assuming the mechanic comes back, if you could design a companion, what color identity would it be? What creature type would it be? And of course, what would their deck building requirement and card effect be? Do I have a name for them? I do not have a name for anything. Lol. You missed damage, asshole. Well, I need a land here. And I'm pretty sure they're just not going to attack me with everything. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. Let's see. If I could design a companion, what color identity would it be? Let's make it Abzan. Why not? Let's make it Abzan. No, no. Let's make it colorless. Colorless. Eldrazi. I'm fucking up the whole system. A colorless Eldrazi. The deck building restriction is that each creature in the deck has to have power 5 or greater or CMC 6 or greater. It's only for big boys. creatures you control. Like, the effect is, creature spells you control cost 3 less to cast. 3 generic less to cast. I'm a madman. I will keep this. I'm an utter madman. Oh god, is this the actual treasure hunt deck? God. Oh no, it's worse. It's Flash. Or Tempo, or a bunch of other nonsense that I'm gonna be really annoyed by. If you're gonna use a dive down for that... Oh, right, Sea Dash Rocket pushes a card. I hate everything. Let's get a Swamp. Go and play another Swamp. Go and play his Giant. Come on, get Reach. You did not get Reach. How could you? The name would be... Ulan the Lost Drone. U-L-O-N. U-L-O-N, yeah. Ulan the Lost Drone. And it would be a 3-mana 2/2. Yeah, let's go with that. So all of our shit's gonna get countered, like, for the rest of the game. Now we're done here. I hate that deck. I'm not gonna play it. Let's see. Ironically, I feel like this deck would be doing better if I was playing ranked, because then I'd be matched up against decks of my rank, which aren't gonna be annoying nonsense garbage. It's an FNM event. Why you gotta play the good decks? Let's see. The Lolly Bible. If you could go back and ban any card from any standard while you were playing it, what card would you ban, and during which standard? The only time that I feel I've ever needed a standard ban is right now. And I'm not going to give you one answer. I'm going to give you several. Three Fairy. Wilderness Reclamation. This is a legendary artifact. Shit. Honestly, Growth Spiral. Nizu shakes the world. Does that make the Oven deck too good? It might. It might make the Oven deck too good. I don't know. But generally speaking, those. For what it's worth, I don't... I just like... I think from now on, I'm never going to actually play Standard very long. As soon as I feel done with Standard, I'm going to switch mostly to Historic like I have this time. Just because Standard's not fun. It's just not a good game mode. I think I had a Crystalline Giant. No, let's Serpent. No, I deter them from attacking with this. And this. This can't die to 2-colored spells. Oh, it was Knights. I did not realize it was Knights. Because I'm not very smart. Am I just gonna die to Embercleave? Yeah, it's not Embercleave. Alright, I forgot. This doesn't work with that. Why would you attack with Sky Knight? Gotta kill that for free. I think I have to play Crystalline Giant here. Let's see if I block this. If I block this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could survive. Now I know they don't have Embercleave because of this. Because of Lyris. So I think I am just going to Scripture... Shit. What if they played 3 creatures next turn? They would have to play 3 creatures next turn. Which means they would have chosen not to play creatures. So I don't think these are creatures that they can cast here. Or for 2 things anyway. Unless they're like... no, even if... I'm going to go for a play that would win me the game. Not for a play that would maybe not lose me the game. Crystalline Giant could get like lifelink or something. But yeah, it wouldn't be very good. Okay. Didn't fucking expect that. So I'd die, right? 4, 8, yeah. Why? It's just aggro. It's not just aggro. It's just all good text. I want to see something cool and different and interesting. Stop it. Shaggy, aka Macfar, asks what top 3 tribes you wish had gained more specific support. Theirs is Warrior, Beast, and Ooze. Sure, I'll keep this. Mine is dogs. No, I'm kidding. Dogs. Spoiler. Dogs. More specific support. Man. I should have kept the isolated Chappelle. Yeah. I mean, beasts. I would like to see more support. I would like to see them become like a quasi-class, so you can have a. I mean, we already have like a dinosaur beast, but more things like that. I would be really appreciative of. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 so that I never don't have a blocker again because you're playing mono red. Get fucked. You can never kill my Lich. You will suffer. Anyway. See? Boom, I win. Get your mono red nonsense out of here. Man, I don't know. Beasts for sure. Knights? They got too much aggro support. I want, like, I like, literally lost to Knights one of these videos. But, like... more unique knight stuff, not just I'm gonna hit you in the face. I guess. Ninja? Anyway, that's this video. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them supporting the show, you'll find links to that down in the description below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn in the vid to some of your friends, of course. Until next time, all will be one.